automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. On the Giants sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Brian Dable. His side hoping that one blowout last week will lead to another one here. Along the opposing sideline, head coach of the Lions, Dan Campbell. His side also occupying playoff position, so might be a rematch we see play out this postseason. Glad to have you with us, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call. That is punter Jack Fox with the honors here. And we're off on EA Sports. Good work so far. He's got room. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. They're led out by a former #1 overall pick back in 2015. He's now approaching his 100th career NFL starts. Jameis Winston.
And you could feel it, Kate. He wasn't content at any point of last week's game. As he led them to a win, he kept pushing higher and higher. 300 yards, 350, 400. And he was still driving the ball downfield as the game ended with a good bit over 400 yards. With this mindset, well, that's the minimum bar for him to attack this week.
This is Cox. That's Slayton. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Lions, nothing. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
The biggest mistake you can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game, and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Goff. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Phillips.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's Winston to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. They're dealing with injury right now, Brock, as we can all see here, but you wouldn't know it for a second based on how they've played. They are one of the best teams in football.
Well, we've kept waiting. I think their opponents have kept waiting for the other shoe to drop at some point, right? By this point, I'm not sure it ever will. This is a team that's been built solid. From the top of the depth chart to all of the pickup roles. Even missing players, they're better than most other teams right now in this league. That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
He finds it beyond the marker. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Giants first down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They go right back to Tracy. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Lions nothing.
Gano ready to send this away. Washington now to return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. So the Lions headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And I know it's early, Brock, but you can almost feel that they need some points to keep this lead from getting out of control and build up their confidence as well after drive number 1 ended in that interception.
Yeah, totally co-sign that. Every bit of it. It's an early deficit, but there's still a whole lot of game left. You don't need to make up for it right away. You just need to start to see those chains moving.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Whitehouse getting involved in the ground game. And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
3rd and long, going to throw. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So 1st down from the 41.
That's good. For the Lions, 1st down.
Shotgun snap here to go. Another one caught by St. Brown. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
4th down, Goff throwing. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Option play. They're going to give it to Tracy. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
37-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap now to Winston. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes. 3rd and long.
3rd and 13.
Gets him on the end route. And he's catching just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. Now apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. They'll go. It's Tracy. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll run it with Devin Singletary. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Looking from the gun. Here's Winston. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. This is caught on the sideline by Slayton. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that will set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Tracy runs in for the New York touchdown. The Giants take a 20-zip lead.
Kate, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know, the single-season rushing touchdown record is 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
Gano for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants push their lead to 21-zip already.
Lions nothing. Ram Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going.
And now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. Giants with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Going long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He's got it at the 24. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Giants and Jameis Winston ready to go once again on offense. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Winston to throw it. Diving, gets his hands underneath for the catch. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
And the Giants first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Going deep here for the end zone. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game.
Giants.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants continue piling onto this lead.
Lions nothing. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer. Because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way. And as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
Screen here for Gibbs. And he's brought down at the line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Goff back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. Here's Winston, 1st and 10. Oh, put some heat on this deep. He's got it deep downfield. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants blowing them out now, 34-zip. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. Gano Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And this has turned into a blowout very early, Brock, but still plenty of time left if they can start to put things together here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now gone. Short pass brought in. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. Second down now, 7 to go.
At the 26-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Brings up 4th down.
Jack Fox on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. He's got this at the 27. Has some daylight through the 40. He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Ready?
The counter give to Tracy. Here he goes again. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Giants swell their first quarter by 6.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Gano for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants tack on 7 more to their lead.
Randall Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. A whole lot to nothing is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down up to the 28-yard line. Second down now. They need 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
They go play
7
action with Goff.
at the 28-yard line.
Downfield is fine. St. Brown. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Play action here with Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Goff. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Coverage by Andrew Phillips.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. Gunnar Olszewski will return it for the Giants. Am I seeing this correctly? This punt is being returned from inside his own end zone. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Man, he's been having a great first half. Really playing a key role so far in this offense.
But you know and I know what's coming, Kate. We call them adjustments, right? You hit a homer, you take that fastball deep, you're not going to see it anymore. And you get run on like this, the defense is going to make some adjustments at halftime.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. This is cuts. That's Slayton. He's at the 30. The 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants continue dominating in our opening half.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants continue adding on to that lead.
To kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Washington now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Here we go.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
It's a gain of 20.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Underneath, it's Gibbs. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
That just might be a throw you regret it as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Giants are going to have it after the 2nd interception of the season.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready, set.
Now we're on the toss to Tracy. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
25 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready to go.
Throwing is Winston. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
There defensively.
Here's Winston to the air. He will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Gano for the PAT.
The extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
56. Lions nothing. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Washington now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Lions offense returning to the field. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Tonight. Go get him. 180. That's it.
Off play action, Goff. Throw left side, complete. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. According to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. In off to Gibbs from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And the Lions first down.
Goff setting the throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. Left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
Line and
yards.
set. Here we go, 1st down.
That's good. For the Lions, first down.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Von Holland there to make the stop. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Giants' 29-yard line.
Now pitch to Gibbs. Oh, he put him in a spin cycle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down call.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're full steam ahead, but ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain. It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute, and will continue to do so.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. Dumped off to his running back. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Bates' kick is up and good. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. New York to the line. First and 10. On the play fake, Winston. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, hogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offensive line, this is second and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw, gone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going to throw again. Goff. It's on target to Williams. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
14 yards. And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 16.
Gibbs now from the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Quick slant caught by Washington. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Second play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is third and 6.
Brings up third and 6.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. He goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. You better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
Bates' kick is up and good. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much. Fox now to kick this one away.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Giants and Jameis Winston ready to go once again on offense. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Winston now off the play fake. This is a heater going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. To the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and
Shotgun
10.
snap now to Winston. He's looking deep once again. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
For Wandale Robinson.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Winston. Complete left side to Robinson. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
Ready.
Here's the snap on 4th. He's going to push one deep down. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get more points to end a lopsided 1st half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Gano for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point sails through good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
63, Lions 6. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sport. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. He'll take this at the 10. This makes it up to the 25.
The Lions take over 1st
The
and
Lions and Jameer Gibbs back out on offense. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go.
Here we go.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Short pass brought in. They'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. Drive him dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
brings up 3rd and 9.
Throw here, 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before they can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Lions ready for the punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready. What?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. At the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Where'd we go?
Tracy is in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants push their lead further to start the half. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Well, partner, they had this one in the bag a long time ago. But some people,
You sure?
they're just never able to resist running that score up as high as it can go. And apparently that includes going for 2 more there.
Yeah, I'm trying to picture some of just the guys that I played with in the past. Those that really respect the game. You know what this does? This feels like you're disrespecting the game. This NFL, these are the best of the best, and this will come around at some point and bite you. You disrespect the game like this, you running up on an opponent, you better watch your back down the road.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Cordell Flott there on the stop.
It's a gain of 5.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 40-yard
They go
line.
play action with Gall. Escapes the pocket. Yet another grab for St. Brown. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. The flag makes this 3rd down and 10.
We go to the line.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
He fields this at the 18. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Giants and Jameis Winston ready to go once again on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Here's Winston, 1st and 10. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants trying to end this before the final quarter. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Gano to kick off for New York.
send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. That's exactly what this offense has got to do.
And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Goff off the play action. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Giants get it back at the 35.
This is a time with the communication upstairs from the blue gate down to the field. It starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the third interception, man, he is killing his team.
All set to go now from the 35. They go play action on first down. Going all the way to the end zone here. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Doesn't connect for it all on that first down. So back to the drawing board they go for second. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense. The guys
And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Winston sack. A loss of 8 yards. It's third down.
Working from the gun. Here's Winston. Absolutely fires this one right side. Catch is made in close. He will not score, but that does set him up wrong with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First down. First and goal, Giants.
I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Giants kick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations, but my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone, and it's his effort, it's his want to, it's his will that has carried this offense forward for much of the game.
Gano for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Lions 6. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
It's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Back to Gibbs now on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So that means third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 9.
Hey, Mosey, you see it. Mosey. 20.
Now motion him out of the backfield. Goff on third. That one's complete over the middle. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's been one of the players of this game. Let's see what he can do on the return. Oh, he spins right by him. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. First down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap, a give to Tracy. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
The tackle made by Mark Yasin. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
On the play fake, Winston.
39-yard line.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be third and 5 coming up. Looking now from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, he's over there looking like some kind of genius right now, Kate, but nobody, you, me, anybody in the building, thought that was going to be a run. But that element surprise certainly led to the success.
44-yard line.
Here's Winston to the air. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up second down. A give to Tracy up the middle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. With an 18-yard pickup there. And the Giants should have the first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. All right, here we go. Second down.
Back at the 42.
Winston now. And they bring him down around the 34.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
He gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
I'm not sure how this defense lets that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
And it brings up third down.
Here's Winston. Pass brought in by Slayton. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
And the Giants first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Tracy. He will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second.
Again, it's Tracy. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world.
And they take this in for the score. The Giants can cruise to a win, growing that lead further.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Brian Dable has the offense out there. They're trying for 2.
The Giants will line up.
They want to run it across. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Only with 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
16-yard line.
What's that?
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It'll be the Lions with possession, but this one pretty much decided at this point. 2nd and 3 now. Again, Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Rose count. He's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Running for it. Here's Gibbs. This is going to be close, but I don't think he's got it. Nope, they mark him shy of the first. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. They gain 11 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Here's Tracy once more. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 20.
Counter give to Tracy. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
He's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. A gain of 5.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Second down run by Singletary. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap now to Winston. Oh, he put everything he had in it. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
20.
From the gun, Cobb. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's brought down after a short gain. Not set. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the shotgun, Cobb. Checks it down to Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
On the play. And the Lions first down.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's Goff. It's on target to Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
12 yards.
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Lions, first down.
Now Goff. Short pass brought in. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
And 8 at the Giants.
And the tight ends motioning to the left.
180.
Goff to the air now. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
What do you want? Who do you want? Who do you want? 180.
Goff now, 3rd and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Punting muted out now. Jack Fox will kick it away. And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants and Jameis Winston ready to go once again on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. He'll start the drive with Singletary. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
He's going deep this time. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants throwing 6 more on the blowout.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet. They just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action of the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here.
Tonight.
Goff on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd and 17 at the 18-yard line.
Okay, ready? Come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's the backup. First throw. This one to Williams out left side. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Giants into the nickel. 3rd down.
An 11-yard pickup leads to 3rd and
No throw. 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
brings up 4th down.
On now comes their punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. Y-25.
Here's Winston to the air. He's going to push one deep down the right. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. To throw again on 2nd down. Winston. He's going to try another deep one here. Big gain downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
I try to remind you time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge it.
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Giants are running them out of the building.
Giants
there's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot, and it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Set, go.
Here's Zappi. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Williams coming in motion right. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Throwing now off the play action. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Zappi. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. There's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
44-yard line.
Receiver gets it again. Man, they're keeping him busy. 3 inside the 30. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Lions, 1st down.
Zappi to the air now. And the Giants are on and he goes down. They've got no extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 37-yard line.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants, as we'll see you next time from Detroit. Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and they all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no look.